Alright, so let's just start off. What is this truck? It is an SCX24. Originally started off as a C10, I believe. And yeah, as you can see, this thing's pretty heavily upgraded. Now, there are some parts missing from this, as I was doing a rebuild earlier today. For example, the front skid plate. But besides that, just imagine it looks somewhat like the back. I have it right here. But yeah. Anyways, let's just start off from... Well, I guess let's just start from the front. So... This is a Ramp Crab 6 kg servo with the purple servo horn that is aluminum. And I just think it adds a really clean look on the truck. And comparing it to like an Emax servo or Eco Powers, which I previously used and I haven't reviewed, but I am planning to. They're mid, you know, the Eco Powers, but this is a really top tier servo, especially for $23. $20 when you can get it on sale, but it's really, really good. Now, up here, we just got some Hobby Park steering linkage. It's nothing really, anything too special. It's just brass. It's like 14 bucks, so a pretty good deal. We got, I believe, Hot Racing steering knuckles. Honestly, for me, steering knuckles, it's whatever. You know, I mean, steering knuckles, it doesn't really seem to vary brand from brand. They all seem to be pretty much the same. Pretty good quality. We have a Hot Racing 13-gram front diff, which is very heavy. Although it is 27 bucks, so give or take. But yeah, that's the diff cover for the front. And this thing is probably one of the most interesting things on the truck. I have put bearings on an SCX24 stock servo tray with a TRX4M screw running through that. And so the idea is kind of like if you've seen the roller bearing steering links by 3Flow9 RC. This is kind of a similar idea, but I've integrated it into my own system, I guess you can say, or my own idea. Now, moving back, I guess, to the axle, these are, I don't remember what the name is. Oh, wait, no, I know. I think it's TCRC, and they're about $30, I believe, for the housings. So, it just comes with the housing, just the two, but they're very cheap, and they're very high quality. All the bearings fit, everything works, very high quality. And inside of there, you got just random CVDs that I can't remember the name of. And then we got Mantis links on the lowers, which is probably the most unique thing about this truck. They're Mantis links. They're like an L shape, and so you get a lot of clearance on there. Then on the uppers, we got Endura brass links. And then we got a flat skid, which is extremely important for a belly dragger, which this is a class 2, so you're going to need it. So it's a completely flat skid, and this is running stock chassis rails. So the interesting thing about this thing is that it's a class 2, but I'm still running stock chassis rails. Now, how I did that was I basically drilled new hole mounts for the shocks, and I mount them on the frame. And so the geometry makes it so that this axle sits almost completely bottomed out on the chassis rails. You can see that. So it's very interesting design choice, I guess you can say, for me to do this. But it works extremely well. I've had extremely good luck with this setup. On stock chassis rails, climbing a 60-degree incline and over even. The highest I think I've gone is 63, which is pretty impressive for anything like relatively stock. And so, yeah, I mean, that's pretty good as it is. These are custom rock sliders with custom magnet mounts on the side. And, you know, just rando battery strapped in using this side mount that I have here. I have my ESC mounted on the other side. I used to mount my battery here, but now I mount it here. But you can have that mounting option. I got a random cheapo motor, Enduro transmission, stock drive shaft still, but I'm planning to upgrade those soon. Hot Racing oil immersion shocks. You know, the skid plate here that I need to tighten. We got trio wheels on the front, which are around $40. And then we got RC 4-wheel drive stamped steel wheels. Now, a lot of people ask questions about why I run mismatched wheels. And it's a good question. So, I have this done on both my Class 1 and this is my Class 2, which is this one, and my Class 3, which is this truck over here. So, the reason for doing the mismatched wheels is that the stamped steel wheels are aluminum, and they're very lightweight, versus the trios, which are extremely heavy and complete brass. So I actually run a mismatched hex setup too. I have hex extensions that I don't remember exactly how wide these are, but they're not as wide as the plus sevens, you know. And these ones are a little bit less than this. And so, or you know what? No, I think it's the other way around. This has, I'm actually not sure, but all I know is that I run a mismatch hex setup, and so that the offset actually equals out the different offsets of the wheel. But that's kind of a breakdown of my build, my class 2 rig. And just for show, here's the body. It's a China, Pro Line body. And speaking of Pro Line tires with Flub RC inserts. So that's kind of the complete teardown of the build. We got all my stickers on there. And yeah, but this thing is an absolute beast. So, but yeah, that's just kind of the teardown of my build. If you guys have any questions, make sure to leave a comment below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Peace.